Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hello folks, this is Untitled from InspiredToRise.com, and today we have the LG X Screen smartphone here with us for a detailed hands-on review of the same. So guys, without wasting much time, let's begin. The LG X Screen comes with a 4.93-inch display plus 1.76-inch additional small over-the-top display. It is an HD display, and you can see the additional display also in-cell display, and overall it does look good. The in-cell display is okay enough, the viewing angles are decent, and the additional secondary display also works great. It's a little bit small for fingers of my size, 1.76 inch only, and it does offer you decent functionality which is quite different. On the right hand side we have the power button and the hybrid SIM tray slot, and on the top we have the camera microphone. On the left hand side we have the volume rocker for this device, and on the bottom we have the micro USB port, 3.5mm jack, and the small speaker grill. The camera can be seen on the back. The back has a fiberglass on it, and it comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset, quite outdated chipset, quad-core processor, 1.21 GHz, and comes with 2 gigs of RAM, 720p display, and 16 gigs of onboard storage. Android Marshmallow out of the box on this one. Okay number of sensors you can see, and Antutu benchmark score was not that much, 28,496, 53.7 frames per second on the Nina Mark II benchmark. It is an average smartphone in terms of performance, not too exemplary. The camera bump does stand out a little bit, and the camera UI is okay, almost similar to previous LG UI. The rear camera is a 13 megapixel camera, and the front camera is an 8 megapixel camera, as can be seen, and the images that we took from the front camera were decent. The 8 megapixel camera does its job even in low light conditions. Also, the rear camera was also able to capture sufficient detail in low light conditions, but there is quite a high amount of noise, as can be seen. So there are few cons in the smartphone, and as can be seen, the display has an additional top 1.76 inch display, and that can be used to see notifications, etc. Overall, this smartphone does look decent, and the feel in hand is quite similar to that of the Nexus 4, though it's quite smooth and feels decent. Comes with Android 6.0.1, so you get latest software out of the box on this one. It is available in black and white colors, just 7.1 mm thin, and you can select different things to be shown on that secondary display, so you can customize the second screen to show different notifications, custom messages, etc. Overall, decent functionality at best. 2300 mAh is the battery size for this phone, and it's quite a lightweight phone. When you take this phone in hand, you would observe the first thing about this phone is that it's quite lightweight, and it would be available on Snapdeal.com exclusively initially, and it has curved edges just like the Nexus 4. Feels okay in hand, and the display is always on. The secondary display is always on, but there could have been better options for the display material in case it was an AMOLED display. So the always on display does take some battery, though not too much, but if it was an AMOLED always on display, then the blacks would have been more better and power would have been saved in quite a good way. The Marshmallow implementation on this one is okay. You get a one-page UI style of thing, and there is no app drawer on this one. So this is maybe like a new skin by LG, which we have seen on few of their recent phones. Did feel smooth, but we will reserve our judgment till we finally use this phone for a very long duration. Felt okay initially, but the volume also for this phone was quite less. The bottom speaker grill wasn't that much great in terms of the sound quality and clarity. Secondary display is quite a novel feature, but still it's not that great for the price for which it retails, and there are certainly better smartphones in the same price range. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you liked this one, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Aitan Ajha from InspiredToRise.com signing off folks. Stay inspired to rise.